So, the inner child, the young boy in you. When you look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you, Trevor, you're my friend. When you speak, I'll listen. When you say in the mirror, when you feel, I'll help you to understand. The young boy in you who felt like he hadn't a voice speaks at random times. When you say to yourself before you enter a 10-day silent retreat, not knowing what will come up, when you say, even in your darkest hour, I will not abandon you. The young boy in you speaks at random times. He finds his voice. So it was a couple of Tuesdays ago, doing something very routine, something very normal about any given day. And there was a voice spoke inside me. Now, of course, it didn't speak in terms of, it wasn't a sound, yet it was from a depth, and the words I put to it is, the young boy in me spoke. And he said, I'm not scared anymore. And I met it with a softness, with a curiosity. And I instantly understood. It was followed by, as a teenager and as a child, I was scared of rabbits. Actually, a rabbit. I got a pet rabbit once for a day, and had to return it because as soon as it got out of its box, I didn't want anything to do with it and was quite scared of it. My friend's dad caught an alive fish before, being a fisherman, and I was scared of the live fish. I was scared of Halloween masks. My cousins used to tease me and put on Halloween masks and run after me, and I was quite scared. I was scared of cats for most of my life, and that's a story for another day. I was scared of being left alone. I was scared of authority figures. I was scared of being abandoned. I was scared of my dad's dead body, which meant actually I was quite intimidated by men. For a long time during my teenage and young adult life, I avoided men, saying that they were more manly than me because they were bigger than me. They were more good looking than me, because this is the way a teenager views things. People are good looking or ugly and things like this. Also, maybe the men in my life growing up had a girlfriend, and I didn't have that because I was scared to ask a girl out on a date most of the time, fear of rejection. Although looking back now, I realise, particularly in those teenage years, that the support system, if you like, wasn't there for what I would feel like would be a relationship. I'm alluding to the depth I spoke about in last week's post. And I was, I guess, if I shorten the story, I was ultimately scared and intimidated by other men, because to get close to another man would mean bringing up the unresolved grief of losing the most important man in my life, which was my dad. So this voice that comes through from young Trevor, and he says, I'm not scared anymore. And that's healing. That is it's like a chapter or an era of one's life, gaining a kind of composure, or not composure but closure. It's it's the young boy the child, the teenager, the adult with the unresolved grief and the anxiety and apprehension and tension and all these things, says, I'm not scared anymore. And this is why I continue to say, Trevor, I love you, and when you speak, I will listen. So this is a little story about the inner child and the inner boy in one's being, in one's existence. Namaste, Up to Desha, the power of sharing. We all have a story to tell.